morning, everyone. This is Carol Foster, and I'm going to bring you Stretching and Beyond this morning. This morning we'll do floor work. So I'll be laying down on the mat doing a lot of these different stretching movements. We will need a band for this, or maybe you could use a belt of some kind or a long, narrow towel or whatever. We'll use it when we do our leg series, so we want to have that close by though so we can reach for it when we need it. All right, we're going to start sitting up. So sit up comfortably, nice and strong, abdominals pulled in, shoulders are back, all right? I want you to look over your right shoulder. And then I'm going to have you look and turn to look over your left shoulder. Let's inhale as we take our right ear. Right. Looking right. And then exhale as we look left. All right. Looking forward, arm over the top. It's a nice big stretch. Stretching your left side first. All right, now the other one. Right arm over, stretching your right side. One more time, a big stretch all over. And one more. Over. All right, so remember the same thing applies as it does when we're doing our standing stretches. If something does not work for you, please skip that, all right? Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and turn around, lie down on your mat. We won't need the band just yet, but we will start working with our lower back, and we're going to do what's called a pelvic tilt. So as you're lying down, bend your knees. Arms are out at your sides. All right, I want you to take a deep breath and pull in with your abdominals, forcing your back to be into the mat, okay? You should not be able to slide your hand underneath you. That's what we're looking at here. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. So all we're doing is pressing the small of our back into the floor. Inhale and exhale. One more time. I'm going to have you relax your stomach. Right here now, cross right leg over the left. Leaning your knees to the right, I want you to look to the left, all right? As you lean your knees to the right, we want to keep both shoulders pressed to the mat. And if you're looking the other way, such as this, it will help keep that shoulder down. The abdominals stay pulled in, but we do keep breathing. Let's try the other side. Uncross, and now left over right. Lean those knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. All right, keeping your abdominals tightened. Bring your knees back up to center. Let's switch and do this again. We've got right over left. Leaning the knees to the right, looking to the left. We always want to breathe deeply. And we're looking into our left shoulder right now, keeping that shoulder blade pressed to the mat. All right, knees come back up. We'll switch one more time. We've got left over right. Lean those knees to the left and look right. And now bringing those knees back up again. Both feet on the floor right now, both feet on the mat. We'll bring our arms down by our sides. We're going to work on the bridge. The bridge means we're going to do a pelvic tilt and keep pushing with our heels, pressing, bringing our hips up off the mat. Now pelvic tilt means you're going to press the small of your back into the floor, and you're going to curl. Curl with your pelvis and curl your hips as you push into your heels. Let's try it here. Start with a deep breath in. As you exhale then, Press the small of your back into the mat, pelvic tilt. Now push with your heels, lifting your heels and lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. This is your bridge. Now in reverse, we would take a deep breath in. As we exhale, pelvic tilt will round your upper back, and then lower into your middle back, and then bring your lower back down. Again, inhale, exhale, and curl upward, keeping abdominals pulled in tightly, all the way up. Now, make sure we're not pushing into our head. We want to move your head around just a little, just to be sure. Your weight should be in your shoulder blades and in your heels right now. All right, with a breath, pelvic tilt, round your back. It'll bring your upper back down, your middle back down, and your lower back all the way down. One more time. A deep breath in. With that exhale, curl all the way up. A deep breath in. On your exhale, curl, coming all the way down. When you are completely down to the mat, bring your knees up. Give your knees a hug. We like to hug underneath our legs to help protect the knees, and we're not smushing the knee down, okay? You could roll around a little if you need to. Help massage your spine. Straightening out then into a full body stretch. We've got the legs go out, the arms go up, and give me a nice long, long stretch from your fingertips towards your toes. All right, bring your arms back to center, feet on the mat. We're going to go ahead and grab our band right now. We're going to put it under the right foot first. If you are barefooted, that's fine. If you have socks on, just beware that the band could slip and it could come off your foot. It might get snapped right in the face. We don't know that for sure. But you can keep your shoes on if you need to. For this, just be aware of your band. Okay? We're going to flex the right foot first. And we're going to draw with both hands, draw the band towards you. Now I'm going to lift my left foot, but just remember, if it bothers your lower back or your legs or hips at all, bring that left foot back down. Otherwise, now I've got both feet up. And I'm going to push with the heels. I want to flex both feet and push your heels straight up. Then lower your left foot just a bit more. But you always want contact with the mat. So you should always have your abdominals pulled in tightly, and you should always feel your lower back pressed into the mat. Now we're going to hold right here. Those of you that want more, you can lift your shoulders off the mat and climb up the band and hold the position such as this. Since I'm not a climber, I'm going to stay down on the mat. That's totally up to you. It just is a little more intense for your core muscles. All right, if you're climbing, you're going to be up there, come on down. And we'll bring our feet down. We'll bring the left foot down. We're going to bend the right knee. I want you to rotate your ankle. Wiggle that the right leg just a bit more, just to kind of relax that leg. Maybe your fingers get a little tight, or your wrists. Move them around just a bit. We are going to do one more. So we've got the right foot up there again. Point the toes this time, and draw the band towards you. I'm going to bring my left foot up, pointing the toes. Lowering the left foot. Now really point with both feet. Those of you that want to climb up the band, go ahead and do that here. Otherwise, the rest of us are going to hold right here down on the floor. Keep breathing. This is a hard one for me to breathe through. So make sure you do not hold your breath on this. All right, if you're climbing, bring it down, and we'll all bring our feet down with you. And relax your legs. Move your ankles around. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. All right? That right foot's going up again. But I'm going to put the band in the right hand only. All right? We're going to work on inner thigh work for this right leg. So as you point your toes, lower your right leg out to the right, and you're going to look to the left. Now, the left knee is going to fall to the left as well, or to the right, with your toes pointed out with the band. It's going to help keep you steady. Okay, pointing the toes. It's an inner thigh stretch. So while you're here, flex your foot. Push with your heel just a little bit more. It'll stretch that area in your inner thigh just a little differently. All right, we're going to bend the knee, bring that leg back, come up to center. Now we're starting again. Point the toes one more time with that inner thigh stretch, taking it out to the right, looking to the left. And now flex your foot and push with your heel. Nice, long, strong stretch up that right leg. Always keep abdominals pulled in. All right, bend your knee, bring that leg back. We're going all the way up. This time I'm switching hands. I've got the band in my left hand now, and I'm going to wiggle my fingers and wiggle my wrists on my right so that I can relax my right arm and my right hand. Draw your right leg over the top of you, over to the left side. Now keep your shoulder blades on the mat. So this right leg's coming over. Your hips are going to roll. I want you to look to the right so you'll keep your shoulder blade down. Remember to breathe. Let's start by bending the knee and bring that leg back. Extending that leg up again. Do one more time for me, please, if it's comfortable for you. If this one's not a good one for you, then you can skip this one. I'm going to draw the right leg over and look to the right. And I'm going to breathe, so please breathe with me. All right, let's bend the knee. Bring that leg back. We can take the band off here. I would like to stretch the ankle area just a little bit more. So I'm going to bring that right leg back up. You can hang on to that leg, give it a little support or not. That's up to you. We're going to turn the bottom of our foot. So turn so that your bottom of your foot looks a little more towards you. It's not a large movement here. I don't want you to get a cramp in your foot. Just a small one. A small movement. Turn your foot away from you. Let's try it again. Bottom of the foot towards you. That's for your outer ankle. And then turn the bottom of your foot away from you. That's for your inner ankle. We are going to stay focused on these ankles just for a little bit more. So as you relax, hug your right knee, and again we hug underneath that leg. If it's comfortable for you to slide your left leg away from you and let it lie flat, go ahead and do that here. Otherwise you can keep that foot on the mat. It's whatever works the best for you. Now rotate your right ankle. Let's get some range of movement going for that ankle. Oh, I hear a little snap, crackle, pop this morning. All right, now go the other way. All right, now point and flex. All right. Very nice. All right, both feet come down. We are going to grab the band and start all over with your left foot. So band goes under the left foot. Both hands are going to grip the band. Draw the band towards you as you push upwards with your heel. Okay? Nice long stretch up the back of your leg. Now bring the right leg up and push with your heels. Remember, you can always bring that right foot back down. I'm going to lower my right leg, but just to the spot where I know my abs are working really hard to keep me steady, to keep my back pressed to the mat. Those of you that want to climb up this band, go ahead and do that here. climbers can come down, and we're all bringing our legs down. We're bending our knees, and we're going to relax, move the ankles around, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. One more time then, pointing the toes this time on that left leg. Then the right foot comes up, pointing the toes on that foot. Lower your right leg. Now really point. Those of you that want to climb, go ahead and do that here. Climbers can come down. We'll bring our feet down and relax again. Move your ankles, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. We're going to stay with the left leg, pointing the toes this time and taking the band to our left hand only. This is that inner thigh stretch for your left leg. As you lower your left leg to the left, look to the right. Your right knee is going to fall outward to the right to help keep you balanced. Now flex your foot. Push with your heels. Keep your abdominals pulled in. One more time we can point the toes. Nice long stretch. And one more time we can flex that foot and push with the heel. To help protect our knees, I'd like you to bend your knee first and then bring that foot back. Extending that left leg to the ceiling, switching hands now. Band in your right hand. Your left arm is out to the side, all relaxed. All right? Draw your left leg over the top of your right. Keep your head turned to the left to keep that left shoulder blade down. Remember to breathe. This is a very intense stretch, and this is a large stretch for the hips and the lower back. If this one is not comfortable for you, that you can skip this. You're allowed to skip any of them that don't work for you. You know that, right? Now bend your knee. Bring that leg back. Extend the leg up. Try it one more time. Draw it over to the right, nice and slow and steady. Looking to the left. Keeping those shoulder blades down. All right, we're going to bend the knee and bring that leg back. We can take the band off here. We are done with the band for right now anyway. I'm going to bring that left leg up and work on the ankle area again. Remember, we turn the bottom of our foot a little bit towards us. You can actually add your arms if you need to give that leg a little support. That's totally up to you. Now turn the bottom of your foot away from you. Very nice. One more time, bottom of the foot towards you. And then away from you. All right, relaxing your ankle, hugging that left knee, remember underneath your leg. Slide your right leg away if that's comfortable. Rotate your left ankle, please. Very nice. We need this range of movement. Now go the other way. Now point and flex. All right, I'm going to bring both knees up. And again, we go underneath. You can roll yourself up into that little ball if you'd like. Or you could lie flat, letting your upper body down. Okay? A little rocking never hurt if that feels comfortable. A little massage for your lower back. From here, we're going to stretch out into a full body stretch. So let's stay here. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, stretch out the legs and the arms. Legs go out, arms come over your head, And it's a nice, long, long stretch. All the way up there, full body stretch. While we're here, we're going to stretch our sides, our left side first. So first with your right foot, walk your right foot out to the right just a little bit. Then cross your left foot over the top of your right. And immediately you're going to start to feel a stretch in that left hip. Now your arms are going to stay over your head. Draw your left arm over the top. So you're leaning a bit to the right and you're really stretching your left side. All right, bringing the arms overhead, uncrossing your feet. Let's go the other way. Let's take left foot out to the left. Cross your right over the top. Now, draw your right arm over and stretch your right side. This is called our crescent or banana stretch. It's a great stretch for our sides. This lateral stretch, you can't lean forward, you can't lean back, so you're going directly to the side. Let's try it again. Arms come overhead and we uncross. Right foot first, out to the right, the left over the top. Now draw your left arm over. Bringing your arms back overhead, we're going to switch. Uncross, taking your right foot out, left one over the top. Draw your right arm over. All right, from here, back up to center with your arms and uncross your feet. I'll have you roll to one side or the other. You might need to use your band. We'll talk about this. We're going to work on a quad stretch. Okay, a quad stretch. Then, lying on one side or the other, I want you to draw your heel into your back side. Now, if it's just a little too much of a stretch for you, we can add this band and grab the band to use it to help stretch and pull that heel back. Or you could just bend your knee. That will help also. That will work just fine. So you're stretching your quad. All right, letting go of that. Stretch your arm overhead. Push with your palm. And now push your heel. I want a nice long stretch up that side. Very nice. Let's try this one again. As you reach for your toes, pulling your heel back or grabbing your band or bending your knee. It's a nice quad stretch. And then releasing and pushing. Very good. I want you to roll over now. We'll do the other side. Remember, you can use your band. We're on this side now. We're going to bring the heel back. You can pull your toes. Pull on your toes. You can use your band. If you'd rather, you can bend your knee. What I want is for you to pull that heel into your back side. As you release and let go, push with your heel and arm over your head, push with your palm. Big stretch, yes. I have a little bit of movement in here because my furniture's in the way. All right, try one more time. Reach for your toe or reach for your band. One more time for the quad stretch. So I have to be careful not to put my fist through one of the glass container things on my grandma's hutch. That'd be bad. All right, releasing, push with your heel and the palm of your hand. There you go, one nice big stretch. From here, we're going to roll to our stomach. So if you can push up to your hands and knees, so much the better. Okay, I'm going to be on my stomach this morning. But just so you know, this one is best done on your hands and knees, all right? So we're going to lift our arm and our opposite leg lift. So as you do this, if you're on your hands and knees, I want you to lift your right arm and your left leg. And I'm on my stomach, so I'm going to lift my right arm and my left leg. Now when you see what we're doing here, look down so that you don't harm your neck. Keep your abdominals drawn in tightly and breathe. Let's bring that arm and that leg down. Try the other side then. The left arm and the right leg. Lift and reach. Keep breathing. Doing great. Almost done. Bring it down. One more time. Right arm, left leg. Bring it down. Last time. Left arm, right leg. Bring it down. Everyone can push back into child's pose. As you do that, have your legs apart, push down and back. So you're going to be sitting into your hips, okay, right between your legs are open, bringing your forehead to the floor. Relax into the stretch as you breathe. I would like to do one more, and it's called threading the needle. It's for our shoulders. If it's too much for your shoulders, stay pressed back into child's pose. Otherwise, we'll take one arm under the other, and then we'll bring our head down. Bringing that arm out from under, switch sides, and bring your head down. All right, we're going to bring that arm out from under, and we're going to come around to a sitting position. And I did want to mention, because I'm kind of on a little bit of a time limit here, you can always do more repetitions, more reps of anything that I've done that you would like to have more of those. Please do. Please take the time to do another set or whatever. Let's start with our feet out in front of us. Let's do one more thing here. Sit up nice and straight and tall, taking one leg over the other. I'm taking my left leg over the top of my right. Now I'm keeping my right foot flexed. I'm going to grab a hold of that left knee and turn to the left. Stay lifted with your shoulders and your chest, and take a deep breath here. Let's bring it back around and switch sides. So now the left leg is extended, flexing that foot. Let's bring the right foot over the top and turn right and hold. Never holding our breath, only holding the pose. And bring it back to center. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a really nice day today. Go outside if it's possible, if the weather permits. Get some fresh air. Fill up those lungs. Drink lots of water. We'll see you again another time.